Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I would like to call this special meeting of Council for the rural community of Maple Hills to order.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening and welcome. Newly elected members of the Maple Hills Municipal Council, friends, families, residents of Maple Hills, those joining us from home, thank you for being here this evening. I know it's a beautiful evening out there, so we'll keep this short. Bonsoir et bienvenue à tous. Merci d'être parmi nous pour cette occasion spéciale. It is my pleasure to preside over this evening's oath of office ceremony for the newly elected Council of Maple Hills. Tonight marks the beginning of a new term of municipal government. Joining me are 6 individuals who have been acclaimed or elected by the residents of Maple Hills as members of council. This evening, they will take their oath of office and assume their responsibilities as elected representatives of our community. I will now share with you the correspondence received from Elections New Brunswick. I hereby certify that I have determined that the total number of votes cast for each candidate and the questions submitted to publicit in the local government elections held on May 11th, 2026, and I declare that the candidates for mayor and the candidates for councillors, as indicated, having the greater number of votes for each office as acclaimed or marked, respectively, to be elected, namely, Erica Warren, mayor, acclaimed; Mark Esty, councillor at large, elected; Eric Murray, councillor at large, elected; David Gingras, councillor Ward 1, acclaimed; Chad Martin, councillor Ward 2, acclaimed; Erica Boomer, councillor Ward 3, elected. Signed by the municipal returning officer. Pursuant to Section 58(1) of the Local Governance Act, it is now my honor to proceed with the administration of the oath of office to the elected members of the Maple Hills Council. As I call your name, I invite you to come forward to take the oath as prescribed by regulation and sign the oath of office register. Ms. Erica Boomer, councillor for Ward 3. Ms. Boomer was elected for her first term on Maple Hills Council. We thank her for her willingness to serve her community and congratulate her on this important milestone.
I, Erica Boomer of the Maple Hills Rural Community, solemnly affirm that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the local government of Maple Hills, to which office I have been elected, and that I accept the office for which I am elected and will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law.
And then you just meet the clerk and you'll sign the office over there. Sign the oath over there. The newbie first. Yeah. This is alphabetical. Mr. Mark Esty, councillor at large. Mr. Esty is beginning his second term on council. He was first elected in November 2022 and has served as councillor at large since the amalgamation that created Maple Hills in January 2023.
I, Mark Esty of Maple Hills Rural Community, swear that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the local government of Maple Hills, to which I have been elected, and I accept the office for which I am elected, and will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law, so help me God.
Mr. David Gingras, councillor for Ward 1. Mr. Gingras is beginning his second term on council. He was first elected in November 2022 and has served the residents of Maple Hills since the amalgamation in January of 2023.
I, David Gingras of the Maple Hills Rural Community, solemnly affirm that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the local government of Maple Hills to which office I have been elected, et que je remplirai fidèlement, impartialement et en toute diligence les fonctions qui me sont imposées par la loi. And I will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the office as may be imposed by law.
Mr. Chad Martin, Councillor for Ward 2. Mr. Martin is beginning his second term as well on council. He was acclaimed in November of 2022 and has faithfully served his community since the amalgamation in January of 2023.
See if I can see this. I, Chad Martin of Maple Hills Rural Community, swear that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the local government of Maple Hills, to which office I have been elected, and that I accept the office for which I am elected, and will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of office as may be imposed on me by law, so help me God.
Mr. Eric Murray, Councillor at Large. Mr. Murray is beginning his second term on council. He was first elected in November 2022 and has served as Councillor at Large since the amalgamation in January 2023.
I, Eric Murray of Maple Hills Rural Community, swear that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of Councillor for the local government of Maple Hills, to which office I have been elected, and that I accept the office for which I am elected, and will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law, so help me God.
Perfect. I don't want to startle the baby, but please join me in congratulating the newly sworn-in members of the Maple Hill Council. Félicitations aux membres de Conseil nouvellement assermentés. At this time, I would ask the council members to take their seat at the council table as we proceed with the oath of office for the mayor. Pursuant to Section 58(1) of the Local Governance Act, I will now administer the oath of office for the mayor of Maple Hills, Miss Erica Warren. I have a little bit to say, but you can stand up here because I think Michaela wants to take your picture. Mayor Warren is beginning her second term as mayor. She was first elected in the November 2022 municipal election and has served as mayor since the amalgamation that formed Maple Hills in January of 2023. Over the past term, Mayor Warren has helped guide the municipality through its formative years as a newly incorporated rural community. Her leadership and dedication have contributed to establishing the foundation upon which Maple Hills continues to grow and thrive. I would ask Ms. Erica Warren to come forward to take her oath prescribed by regulation and sign the oath of office register.
Thank you. I, Erica Warren of Maple Hills Rural Community, swear that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of mayor for the local government of Maple Hills, to which office I have been elected, and that I accept the office for which I am elected, and will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law, so help me God.
On behalf of the municipality, congratulations to Mayor Warren on her re-election. Best wishes as she begins another term of service to the residents of Maple Hills. Mayor Warren, please take your seat as the chair.
Thank you.
I would now invite Mayor Warren to say a few words.
Thank you. Sorry, it's not just a few. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight for this special occasion. I would like to start by congratulating all members of council who have taken their oaths of office this evening. Thank you for stepping forward to serve our community. This is an important responsibility, and I know each of you is committed to doing your best for the residents of Maple Hills. To those returning to council, thank you for your continued dedication and for once again earning the trust and confidence of our residents. To our newest councillor, Erica Boomer, welcome. We look forward to the perspectives and ideas that you will bring to the table. As I was thinking about tonight, I thought about how unique the last 3 years have been. The council term that just ended was the very first council of Maple Hills. When we were sworn in 3 years ago, we weren't just taking seats around a council table, we were helping build something entirely new. There were policies to create, processes to establish, relationships to build, and countless decisions to make as we worked together to get things started. We never took for granted how lucky we were to be the first and how we got to help shape what exists today. Looking back, it's been a tremendous honor to have been part of the first council. It is something I will always be proud of. Together, we helped lay the foundation for Maple Hills, and I believe every member of that inaugural council played an important role in getting us to where we are today. That said, I would like to take a moment to recognize Councillor Mark Savoie, who was with us this evening. Although Mark will not be serving in this term, he was part of the first council and contributed greatly to the work of building Maple Hills, getting us where we are today. On behalf of council and Maple Hills, thank you for your service, your dedication, and the time you gave the community. We're grateful for all you've done, and please don't be a stranger. I want to acknowledge our municipal staff. The past 3 years asked a great deal of them as well. I will start with a former staff member. Given the challenges of being a new municipality with a completely new and inexperienced council, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank Yves Legier for helping to get us started. To our current staff, Hannah Downey, Vanessa Arbo, and Nadia Roussel, your hard work, professionalism, and patience helps turn plans into reality, and council could not have accomplished what we have without your support. These ladies love Maple Hills as much as any resident in this community, and we are so fortunate to have them. As to the families sitting here tonight, thank you. Public service may be carried out by elected officials, but is very much a commitment that our families share. You give up family time, evenings and weekends, so we can attend meetings, community events, and other municipal responsibilities. Your understanding when conversation at the dinner table turns to upcoming meetings or events, when phone calls come in at inconvenient times, or when a quick trip to the grocery store turns into a discussion about a municipal issue. Living in a small community means that council doesn't just happen in the council chamber. It happens at school drop-off, community events, in a parking lot, or while spending time with friends and family. While these conversations are important to serving our residents, they can sometimes interrupt moments we had planned to spend with the people we love. Your patience, support, and willingness to share us with the community do not go unnoticed. We are grateful for the sacrifices you make and for the encouragement you provide. Quite simply, we could not do this work without you. As we begin this new term, we now have the benefit of the foundation that was built over the last 3 years with the opportunity to build on that foundation. There will be challenges ahead and decisions that require some thoughtful discussion, but I know this council cares deeply about Maple Hills and wants to see it succeed. I am proud to serve Maple Hills with each of you around this table. Thank you again to everyone who joined us this evening, and congratulations again to my fellow council members.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. On behalf of the municipality, I would like to congratulate each member of council and thank them for their willingness to serve. I would also like to recognize, as Mayor Warren said, the support of their families and loved ones whose encouragement makes public service possible. I will now have the chair call for an adjournment.
It would now take a motion to adjourn. Do I have a mover? Moved by Councillor Esty.
Thank you, everyone.